Hey guys, welcome to Dot Of Creations. Today I'm going to show you how I finish a wood pen blank with a CA finish. Want to see how I do it? Stay tuned. Hey guys, so last video for how to finish an acrylic blank, that nice shiny mirror finish, was very long. We're going to make it a lot shorter today for you guys. So you're not going to see all this. Well, except for what you see right now. But I just wanted to say thank you for everybody that's been watching the videos. And I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If you guys are new to the channel, or you found it because you're like, I want to figure out how to finish a CA blank, or a pen blank, or bottle stopper, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Give me a thumbs up. Anyway, so let me turn this, and then when I get everything all done, I'll stop when we get to the sanding, and we'll start talking about the process from there. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Again, thanks for watching the video, guys. Alright guys, so I use the sandpaper, these little strips of sandpaper I get from Rockler. It starts at 150, works its way up to 600. So to get a nice consistent, I'll sand the 150. I'll refine the shape, get everything just where I want it, right to the end of the bushings. You know, there's really nothing there for me to catch, so we're pretty much right on the money right now. Start getting rid of. Now I did notice I got a crack in this blank, which is okay. We'll just fill it with some CA. But we got through the turning and it didn't explode, so I think it's okay. We'll just put the pin cap here so we can hide some of our mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead, sand this down. So when I sand, you go like this, you turn it off, go with the grain. It helps get rid of that scratch marks. So let's do that. I'll fast forward you guys through that, and then we'll get to the next step. Alright, I'll see you guys in. Alright guys, so now we need to clean the blank, get all the sand, the dust from the sanding, and any oils and stuff like that off of this. So B-Col, I think that's how it said, solvent. It's a type of denatured alcohol, or you can use denatured alcohol. I just use this stuff. I like it. I've been getting really good results with this. I don't get cloudiness or anything like that in my blank. It also gets rid of the oils really well on some oily woods. So a lot of times when you guys see like a little leopard pattern or spottiness, that's the oil from the wood coming out. So first and foremost, you got to get all that off, plus any oils from your fingers, plus all the sanding. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to clean it. The way to clean this is you do the blank when it's not moving on the lathe, and then you turn the lathe on, then you can do your spinning if you want to do it that way. It also helps dry it out when you do spin it on the lathe. So, and you do want to let it dry out completely. So, you also get a nice preview of what your blank's going to look like. Nice and shiny. So, you want to really make sure that you clean the grain really well before you go to the next step. So yeah, that's pretty. That's gonna be a pretty blank. So turn it on. And a lot of the blanks, you'll actually pull it off and you'll see like there's a little bit of pink in there actually. But a lot of times you'll pull it off and it'll be dark black, dark brown from the color of the wood. And that's the oils coming out. So you really, really, really want to get that off before you go to start putting your CA finish on. Alright, now that's done. We're not going to touch that with our hands anymore. So, pull it off. You don't have to have these little bushings that you'll see a lot of guys on YouTube, and you know, you go to Rockler Woodcraft. But these little bushings for CA finishes. You don't have to have them, but it sure does help. They really, really do a really good job to make sure that you get a good finish on there. So, and it doesn't stick to your bushings. So if that's a problem you guys are having, they're cheap. Try them out. So, all right, we're back on. So, I turn, when I do my CA finish, I turn at like a medium speed. So I got the Nova Comet 2, which I have it on the second rung of my belt. So my medium speed is about 1,000 RPMs. That's what it's saying. 900 to 1,000 RPMs. It's about what I sand at too. Now that we got this prepped, let me show you the next step, because this is actually probably the most important part. Blue shop towels. You've probably seen them in my videos. I don't get little fuzzies with this stuff. That's just me. You know, some people, they'll use regular paper towels and they probably get great results. This is just what I have found that works for me. So your perforated side, I fold those together, fold it together again, and then I'll snip it with a pair of scissors all the way down. So, but when you go to cut it from your fold side, because this is the side that your CA is going to be on. So you're going to start your cut here. So if you get any tear out from your scissors, this side's good. So let me do that, and then we'll start to put a finish on that. Alright guys, so this is what we're looking for. I got 11 out of this. I probably could have gotten 12 if I would have cut a couple of these a little thinner. But you see, nice. This is where scissors caught. I don't even know if you could tell, but it left a little fuzzy, but it won't be a big deal because our CA is down there. Alright, let's get a CA finish started. Alright guys, so we're going to put 3 coats of thin CA on here. It might be a couple more because of this crack that I found. And it actually goes through the whole blank to right about here on this side. So this side's not as bad. It's just a really short one on this side. So we're going to see once we get that filled in, then we will keep going. So, alright, let's get these on. A little montage. We'll speed it up for you guys, okay? Alright guys, so we got 3 coats, thin CA, got good coverage, and I'm pretty happy with the way it filled in that one crack over here. So, yeah, this one's pretty good too. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish this one up. The other thing is, don't be afraid to use your CA. If you're sparing with it, you're going to get your, whatever you're going to be applying your CA with, you're going to get it stuck on there. If you put a lot on there, it will really cause it from not getting stuck onto your blank. So this is a case of using more than what you need is actually where you need to be at. So you will get some hangover here. We're going to go to medium CA next. You will get some hangover on the medium CA, and then I'll show you how to address that so we don't crack our finish when it's all done. So let's get probably 5 coats of medium CA. This is a really closed grained wood, so we're not trying to fill it in. It's not like oak or anything with a really porous open grain. So we can get by with only probably 4 or 5 coats. Maybe we'll throw a 6th one on. I'm not really sure. So we'll see how I feel. The thin CA dries really fast, so just give it like 20 seconds in between each application, and it's dry, and then put your next one on. All right, let's get the medium on. Alright guys, that actually turned out really, really well. Just that one crack that we're going to hide with the pin clip, remember that? The other one, you can't even tell, it looks like a piece of the grain actually. So, awesome, turned out great. So now that we got our CA finish on, and yeah, I do use accelerator. A lot of guys, when they use their accelerator, they're like this. They're like nuts close to this thing. Back it up, man. Get like, good 18, 24 inches away. Just let it kind of fall over it. It's going to work perfectly fine. I think when you're really close and you're doing that kind of also helps make that those little spots in your finish come up. Once I started doing it way back here, it really just went away. I don't get like that weird CA finish with accelerator anymore. So beautiful clean blank. So let's get it back on the bushings, and then I'll show you right before we go put it back on the bushings how I take care of my ends here. So alright, I'll catch you at the workbench. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to get as close as I can here. But if you look, you can kind of see, well, focus in there, kind of see a little bit of a lip right there before that brass bush, the brass tube. So how we combat that, yeah, that's a little bit better, is with sandpaper. And we just go in, we come straight down. Sorry about the really bad shadow we're getting right now. And we just clean this end up, so just make sure to stay nice and flush, and you can clean that up. See how it got a nice flush. So I'm happy with that end. We'll do this other side. There we go, nice and flush. Get rid of that lip. That's going to eliminate your finish from cracking when you go to press your pin together. Alright guys, now we're to the fun part. We're getting to the micro mesh. I am not going to really explain micro mesh very much because it's kind of like sanding. Kind of comes down to your guys' flavor on how you want to micro mesh. I turn my blank at a higher speed than a lot of the other guys do, and probably not as fast as some other guys do. So it's all on how you feel. You get your feel to how you want to do it. So you'll figure that out on your own. Just remember, once you get to this point, it's really hard to really kind of mess up the finish. So you're in the home stretch. As long as you don't burn through your finish with your micro mesh, which would be really hard to do. Yeah, this is it. So let's run through the micro mesh, and we'll put the pin together and we'll talk right at the end. All right, I'll see you guys at the end. Alright guys, so this is how I do my CA finish. Take it with a grain of salt. Try it out. If it works for you, awesome. If it doesn't work for you, there's other guys out there, like I said, that are doing this. They have a couple videos out there. I don't really kind of do it any of the way that they do it. I just made a way that works for me, and that's kind of what this is. If it works for you, great. If not, you know, maybe there's something in there that did work for you, and it will help you get a nice mirror finish on your wooden blanks that you put your CA finish on. So, thanks again for watching. Hopefully this was a lot shorter than the acrylics blank finishing. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell notification up top if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. And I will catch you guys in the next video. See you then.